Time now for Robin Hood 702. We told you about this guy last year. He calls himself a modern-day Robin Hood, making money by gambling and giving it, allegedly, to those in need. The 702, by the way, I had to ask Rick Leventhal about this, comes from the area code in Las Vegas. Rick spends a lot of time there. But that's where this guy gambles, and now he's ready to do it again, and once again he's looking for families that need help. Rick Leventhal live in our studio here with me. All right, tell us about this guy.
Well, last year, Greg, he delivered on his promise, handing $35,000 to Kurt, Megan, and Madison Kegler, who were deep in debt because of little Madison's health problems. She had a Lyme-sized brain tumor when the family was chosen last summer. We went to their home there outside Detroit. But her health has improved dramatically, and the family was able to pay off its bills. And now Robin Hood is ready to give away another $25,000 to $50,000 to someone in need. The high roller says he's seen his share of tough times over the past year, but wants to make his late mother proud. So he's going to fly another family to Las Vegas for a first-class weekend and then try to win them out of the red. He's asking for submissions to his website, robinhood702.com, looking for compelling stories from people who are up against it. How do you decide who's the most deserving?
Well, it's very, very tough. And once we do decide, then we have to do our due diligence to make sure that these people are really, truly in debt. But it's really tough. I'm going to look for the story that's going to touch my heart. That's it.
If he loses at blackjack, Robin Hood will still give the family half their cash. And there will be a second winner. Businessman Dr. Richard Schultz is going to sponsor a family, too, choosing from the same submissions to robinhood702.com. But he won't gamble for the gift that's coming right out of his pocket.
I would look for a family that has been absolutely clobbered and devastated by an illness or many people ill in the family, and now because of their unpaid medical bills, they're losing their car, they're losing their home, they're losing their life, and they're going to be put out on the street. And I'd like to help them get those things back.
And this just in. If you see this smiling face on your doorstep in the next 30 to 60 days, that young lady right there, that means you've been chosen. Mrs. Robin Hood 702, also known as Lady Grace, will be delivering the good news. Robin Hood and Dr. Schultz, by the way, say they're hoping that other wealthy people will join the cause, saying, it's time, Greg, for Americans to help Americans.
I'd like to see her smiling face at my doorstep, regardless.
You better be careful. Be careful.
Yeah, I'm getting a little too Tiger Woods-ish here, aren't I? This guy's totally on the up and up, though, right?
Yeah, well, up and up in the sense that he is going to follow through. Yeah. He did it last year. I was there. I witnessed it. He gave this family a bag full of $100 chips and then cashed them in for wads of $10,000 in cash. I mean, the guy is for real. He cares about these people. He wants to help. Yeah, he's a big-time gambler, and he's going to give some back.
Yeah, and he must be good. Little doubling down.
You know, that's interesting because you can't win all the time. I know this from personal experience. You can't win all the time.
My mother was very good at blackjack, and she had certain rules. She was a card counter, too.
Well, you're not allowed to do that.
I know you're not, but, you know, at age 80, she was counting cards still at the blackjack tables.
Interesting.
They couldn't catch her. Rick Leventhal.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Thanks.